My name is Rachel Thomas. I am the founder and director of Sowers Education Group. I was born and raised in the lovely Altadena, California. So I went to Burbank Elementary in Altadena, then I went over to Rio Hondo Prep in Arcadia, and for high school I went to John Muir High School. Go Mustangs! After high school, I went to Atlanta, Georgia for Emory University, where I majored in education, and after that I went to UCLA to get a master's in education. I taught at Crenshaw High School for 3 years. So as part of my time in undergrad in Atlanta, I was unknowingly recruited by a trafficker, a pimp, and I found myself in the pit of human trafficking, and I swept that whole experience under the rug for a long time. And then I became a teacher, and I was teaching high school, and I noticed that some of my students were being preyed upon by predators and pimps. And so I decided I needed to use my voice, share my story, and help with prevention and awareness. Human trafficking is so prevalent in our country. It's not only happening in India and Asia and all these other places, it is right here in our hometown, in our home country. And the numbers statistically say that there's about 300,000 youth that are exploited, but when we're talking about adults, we go into the millions. Right, domestic U.S. citizens. So the federal definition of sex trafficking is causing someone to engage in commercial sexual exploitation. So that means there's money exchanged for sex acts by use of force, fraud, or coercion. So you can, the trafficker could force someone into it, let's say bodily harm, threats, fraud, such as what my trafficker did, acting like a modeling agent and luring me in that way, and then using force later on, and coercion. And this is what's really popular and prevalent among our girls in our communities. And this is the trafficker who says he's the boyfriend, that he loves her, they're doing this to build a family. A lot of times the girls are from the foster care system looking for love and belonging and acceptance, and he comes in as this daddy figure to save her, and this is how his plan works to save her. My email is Rachel, R-A-C-H-E-L, at sowerseducationgroup.com, S-O-W-E-R-S, educationgroup.com. You know, for young ladies who think they're being preyed upon or are in human trafficking, or have any tips for people that are preying upon other youth, you can directly contact me. I don't do rescue services, I do more of prevention, and then afterwards I do intervention, but I do work with rescue services. I work with a team of survivors, and we are available and willing to speak to youth, to adults, to churches, whatever audience needs to hear this message, which is everyone.